Imagine a world where one of the most significant revolutions in history never happened. Today, we're diving into a fascinating thought experiment. What if the French Revolution never occurred? The year is 1789, and France stands at a crossroads. The French Revolution was a pivotal moment that transformed not only France but sent shockwaves throughout Europe and beyond. It challenged the very foundations of monarchy, introduced the ideas of liberty, equality, and fraternity, and laid the groundwork for modern democratic societies. But what if those revolutionary ideas never took root? In this video, we'll journey into an alternate reality where the French monarchy continues to reign unchallenged. By exploring this alternate timeline, we can uncover the true significance of the revolution itself. Imagine a world where oppressive social hierarchies of the Ancien regime persisted, where the lives of ordinary citizens remained unchanged, bound by the chains of tradition and inequality. Moreover, we'll delve into the potential impact on European politics and social structures. Without the spark of the French Revolution, what would have become of the rise of nationalism and the push for democratic reforms? Would the balance of power in Europe have tipped in favor of monarchies, delaying the emergence of modern nation-states? Join us on this historical journey as we unravel these intriguing questions and explore a world without the French Revolution. Buckle up for a thought-provoking adventure through history that challenges our understanding of freedom, governance, and societal change. The French monarchy's stability. Imagine a world where the French monarchy not only survived but thrived. Picture a France where the monarchy, with its long-standing traditions and established authority, became a beacon of political stability. Instead of the violent upheaval of the revolution, this alternate France enjoys a peaceful political climate, where grievances are addressed through dialogue rather than rebellion. In this scenario, a stable monarchy paves the way for a more gradual reform process. Imagine a constitutional monarchy emerging, where the king and parliament collaborate to implement reforms. This approach could address social inequalities and economic challenges while maintaining the loyalty of the populace, leading to a more harmonious society. But the implications extend beyond France. A unified and stable France could have acted as a counterbalance to rising powers like Prussia and Austria, fostering diplomatic relations rather than conflict. The absence of revolutionary zeal might have prevented the spread of revolutionary ideas across Europe, allowing monarchies in other nations to maintain their grip on power, creating a more conservative political landscape across the continent. In this alternate scenario, the survival of the French monarchy could have reshaped not only France but also the entire European political landscape, promoting stability and gradual reform instead of chaos and upheaval. Influence on European politics. Now, let's dive deeper into the broader implications for European politics. Imagine a continent where the political dynamics shifted dramatically due to the continued stability of the French monarchy. One significant outcome would be the formation of stronger alliances among European monarchies. With France as a bastion of royal authority, other monarchies might have rallied together, creating a united front against the spread of revolutionary ideas. This coalition could have fostered diplomatic ties, economic partnerships, and military alliances, reinforcing the power of traditional governance and curbing the spread of republicanism. Revolutionary movements inspired by the French Revolution in places like Germany and Italy might have been stifled, as monarchies took cues from a stable and thriving France. Moreover, the balance of power in Europe would have been markedly different without the upheaval caused by the French Revolution. The absence of revolutionary wars would likely have prevented the rise of new nation-states and the subsequent realignment of power dynamics. Established monarchies would have retained their influence, leading to a more stable political landscape. This stability could have delayed the emergence of modern democratic ideals, allowing traditional monarchies to adapt and evolve without the pressure of revolutionary change. In this alternate reality, the stable French monarchy could have reshaped the course of European history, promoting alliances, suppressing revolutions, and maintaining a delicate balance of power across the continent. Social structures and class relations. In a world without the French Revolution, the social hierarchies and class relations in France would likely have remained deeply entrenched. Imagine a society where the feudal systems and aristocratic privileges continue to define the social landscape. The nobility, enjoying their status and wealth, maintain their grip on power, perpetuating a society where privilege is inherited rather than earned. This rigid structure stifles the aspirations of the lower classes, keeping them in a cycle of poverty and dependence. In this monarchy-dominated society, social mobility is severely limited. Unlike the revolutionary ideals that promoted meritocracy and equal opportunity, the absence of upheaval reinforces the notion that one's social standing is predetermined by birth. The lower classes, including peasants and laborers, find it challenging to ascend the social ladder, leading to widespread discontent and frustration. This stagnation fosters resentment, but without the revolutionary catalyst, it simmers beneath the surface rather than erupting into open conflict. However, the bourgeoisie, or the emerging middle class, play a crucial role in shaping social dynamics. As a group that values education, commerce, and professional achievement, the bourgeoisie seek to carve out their own space within the existing hierarchy. They push for gradual reforms, advocating for greater representation and rights within the framework of the monarchy. This tension between the bourgeoisie and the aristocracy leads to a unique social dynamic, where the middle class negotiates their status while navigating the rigid class structures of a monarchy that resists change. In this alternate reality, the absence of the French Revolution results in a society marked by persistent inequalities, limited social mobility, and a complex interplay between the bourgeoisie and the entrenched aristocracy. The spread of revolutionary ideas across Europe. Imagine a scenario where the French monarchy continued to exist, actively suppressing the spread of revolutionary ideas across Europe. The monarchy, with its established authority and resources, works diligently to quash dissent and maintain the status quo. By employing censorship and controlling the narrative, the French crown stifles the dissemination of radical thoughts that challenge traditional governance, effectively curbing the revolutionary fervor that had begun to take root in the late 18th century. Despite this, the role of intellectuals and philosophers remains pivotal in shaping public opinion. Thinkers like Voltaire, Rousseau, and Montesquieu, who champion ideas of liberty, equality, and social contract theory, continue to inspire the educated classes. While their works are met with resistance, the intellectual discourse surrounding democracy and individual rights permeates society, albeit in a more subdued manner. The bourgeoisie, in particular, serve as conduits for these ideas, advocating for gradual reforms within the existing framework rather than outright revolution. The impact on movements for democracy and rights in other nations is significant. Without the French Revolution as a rallying point, other countries experience a slower evolution toward democratic ideals. Monarchies across Europe feel emboldened by France's stability, leading to a more conservative political landscape. However, the persistent influence of Enlightenment thinkers continues to ignite sparks of reform, prompting movements for rights and representation, albeit in a more fragmented and less revolutionary manner. In this alternate reality, the continued existence of the French monarchy creates a complex interplay between suppression and intellectual advocacy, shaping the trajectory of revolutionary ideas across Europe in profound ways. Cultural implications. In a France untouched by the upheaval of the revolution, the cultural landscape evolves in markedly different ways. Under a stable monarchy, art and literature continue to flourish, but perhaps with a more conservative and traditional focus. The royal patronage that characterized the Ancien regime remains a significant influence, allowing artists and writers to create works that celebrate the monarchy, nobility, and the established social order. This results in a rich tapestry of art that emphasizes grandeur and historical themes, but might stifle the innovative and revolutionary spirit that emerged during the revolutionary period. Moreover, the absence of revolutionary fervor fosters a unique environment for cultural exchange among European nations. With France as a stable monarchy, diplomatic relations strengthen, allowing for the free flow of ideas, artistic styles, and literary movements across borders. This exchange enriches the cultural fabric of Europe, leading to a blending of traditions and the emergence of new artistic forms that draw from various influences, rather than being driven by the radical shifts that often accompany revolutions. However, the evolution of national identity in this alternate reality is more complex. Without the galvanizing force of the revolution, which united people under the banner of liberty and equality, national identity remains closely tied to regional and class distinctions. The sense of belonging is rooted in loyalty to the monarchy rather than a collective national consciousness. As a result, The cultural narrative emphasizes tradition and continuity over the progressive ideals that often shape modern national identities. In this scenario, the cultural implications of a France without revolution reflect a society that values stability and tradition, while also grappling with the potential for rich cultural exchange and the evolution of national identity. Conclusion. In our exploration of a world without the French Revolution, we've uncovered several key points that highlight the profound influence of the monarchy on both politics and society. A stable French monarchy could have maintained political stability, preventing civil unrest and allowing for a more gradual reform process. This scenario would likely have resulted in the persistence of feudal systems and aristocratic privileges, limiting social mobility and reinforcing existing class hierarchies. Additionally, the monarchy's continued existence might have suppressed revolutionary ideas, impacting the dynamics of democracy and rights movements across Europe. We also discussed the cultural ramifications of a France untouched by revolution. The influence of art and literature would have remained closely tied to royal patronage, potentially stifling innovation while fostering cultural exchange among European nations. Furthermore, national identity might have evolved differently, rooted more in loyalty to the monarchy than in the collective ideals of liberty and equality that emerged from the revolutionary fervor. Ultimately, the French Revolution was a pivotal moment that shaped modern Europe, igniting movements for democracy, social change, and national identity. Its absence would have created a vastly different political and cultural landscape, one that may have delayed the progress toward the democratic ideals we value today. If you found this exploration of historical possibilities intriguing, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel for more insights into history. Don't forget to like and share this video with fellow history enthusiasts. Your support helps us continue to delve into the fascinating narratives that have shaped our world. Thank you for watching.